Anyone else, please come forward. Welcome.
Everyone in this room knows my name and knows my address. It's Bailey, for anybody else that's listening that wants to know. I don't have much to say today, but for the record, to anyone outside of this room who may be listening, I do want to let you know what's happened since my last meeting. The city has essentially ignored me, besides one event. On January 18th, I became emotional as I addressed the council again regarding targeting, threats, and intimidation towards myself and others, including children in this community. My minor child also spoke bravely to this council. How many kids have done that? I expressed frustration over the council requiring me to verbally provide my home address at the meeting on January 4th in front of city employees who many others have accused of intimidation. The city continued with their normal behaviors. Even though I asked them to email me when asked how I wanted to be contacted and didn't provide a mailing address, the very next day, the city allowed Mike Kitzmiller to send me a physical letter to my home address where my children live. I didn't give a mailing address. And he advised me that the tinted front window at the police department was in place to protect juvenile records. That's what it's for. Not to hide anything, to protect juvenile records. In the letter, he states that the mayor, every member of the city council, the city manager, the city clerk, and the city attorney were copied on this letter and aware that he was sending it. I study psychology. This is a known narcissistic tactic called mirroring. It is when an abuser finds out what triggers your emotions and specifically uses this to torment you. Given all of the circumstances, I received this as an additional act of intimidation towards me. It feels like a threat. A reminder that not only does the chief know my address, the other powerful people in this city do as well. I also think that Kylie, the 18-year-old girl that he hired and love bombed on TV, I think you guys should look into what happened to her because it looks like he's sending her in to do a legal arrest. And then the other problem I have is that Gage here, the youngest man on your council, worked for the Gazette when this article was removed. So I hope you guys are not coercing young people that are trying to do good into doing the wrong thing. It is so disappointing, and I have never been more disappointed in so many people in my life. I hope that if you're not going to change it, I pray that someone listening does, because we are not going to be quiet. Thank you.
Anyone else address council?